Well, another project today. Today, well, we'll be working on that again later. But today, working on the old Peter. And this guy, customer's complaint was, tranny's getting warm, and it's leaking oil. And I had put this transmission in a month ago, maybe. I didn't like how the shifter gasket was. Maybe it's a shifter gasket, so I bought the shifter gasket. Went down to the pilot where he had stopped. That's the shit all in place. Shifter gasket right there. So I popped down under there. Notice the oil was yellowish, even orange. Okay. That's 389, 15 speed. Big old huge ass shifter. Nonsense to me, but whatever. With the Cummins there. And if we come up front, a lot of Pete's used to carry a small cooler here or down here with oil lines to transmission. Well, this one don't. A lot of them, most of them anymore, are coming out with the oil cooler that is water cooled. So if you see this coming out of your transmission, because once again, Peterbilt runs that red antifreeze, that extended life. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's just fucking their own color of antifreeze so they can sell it to you for 20 bucks a gallon instead of 12 or whatever at Walmart or anywhere else. Looks like this. And part that failed is that. Mounted on top of the transmission. Okay? So what happens is, you can see it right there. You can see where the one bolt there, another bolt back there. But there's that tube. That's where the lines go hooked up right there. See if we can get that picture. Not really. For the pump, oil pump for the transmission. So what happens is this customer failed to mention that he was losing coolant. I said, "Are you losing antifreeze?" He said, "Yeah, but I don't know where it's going." So that was my clue. Yeah, top of the transmission full of yellowish looking shit. And that's it right there. We are about 3 gallons in here. And we're still draining over there. Probably got another 3 gallons in there. So we're probably about 6 gallons of oil and antifreeze in a transmission that's only supposed to hold about 3 gallons. Alright? Shitty little project. I mean, not too bad on this truck because there's actually a little bit of room. Well, you know, usually the customer will call and say, "Hey, you know, that transmission you just put in, it's leaking oil." So you get all worried thinking you fucked up. It's this and that. No, guess what? It's your oil cooler, buddy. And then, of course, when it's not your fault, and they end up having to pay for the parts and the labor and the work, you're safe. You're good. You did your job right. Now you get to do more work. So, you get it done, keep the customer happy. Keep the customer rolling, because that's what he wants to do. You don't want to be sat at home fighting with the wife. That's why they drive trucks. Anyway. Yeah. This is a 08 Peterbilt 389. And that was today's project. replacing a transmission oil cooler. It really wasn't that big of a deal. I guess I could explain a little bit on that. There's 2 bolts that hold that thing on. Bolt hole here, bolt hole there. Mounted on the front of the transmission right there on another bracket. Cooler lines go up to the engine, and one goes down, one goes up. Take the 2 cooler lines off. Got the JIC fittings over here. These were 12s, I believe. No, 10s. So just take the lines off of the transmission. Right there. Pull them up. Up here. And there's a new cooler installed. There's the cooler lines. Coolant lines. See, there's one oil line. Over there's the second oil line. And there's how the cooler is installed. Antifreeze, antifreeze. Not that big of a deal. A lot of times you'll find this thing mounted going across the end, with the transmission this way instead of across it on the front. They'll be here. Same shit. It's all the same. Just got different leg hoses and it's mounted on a different side. You'll see it a lot on these, on anything with an Eaton transmission, which is a lot. Of course, if they put PACCAR on there, it automatically costs more money. There's the Eaton part number. See if we can get a better focus on it. Camera sucks, but it's a K-3898 is what it is. Eaton. And it's one of the most common coolers. There's about 4 or 5 different ones, but this is one I run into the most. Yeah. So anyway, just shut your coolant lines off. Drain as much coolant as you have to. There's probably 2 gallons there, 3 gallons there, 5 there, 2 more here. And then drain the oil. Place the cooler. And I'm going to let that transmission drain for about another half hour or an hour. It's already been about 45 minutes. So we can get all that crap to come out of there, hopefully. Might have to run, you know, a gallon or 2 oil in there for a little while, let it get warm. Maybe a couple gallons of some. This can get expensive because that synthetic HD50, that 5-gallon bucket, about 150 bucks. So what I might do is I got some extra 90 weight sitting in here. I might throw some 90 weight in there just to get it to slosh around in there and get that moisture moving, warmed, and then get that fucking thing done so I can work on this baby again. Alright, well, yeah, I don't make very good videos yet. I am a little inexperienced, but I'll get better as time goes by. Any questions, put them down in the comments. If I got time, I'll answer. Alright, goodbye.